All right, how about now? Let's try this one more time for you guys. My goodness, this is insane. All right. Let's see. We're gonna go with. I'm gonna even get him a new link to start collab cam, video phone. We're going to copy this. Here's the link again. Okay, so there's that. Close. Let's go up to phone. Do that. Boop. All right, done. Let's try resizing. Oh, I gotta do this. Okay, you guys, looks good, sounds good so far. How about now? Yeah.
What's going on here? Hold on.
How about now? You guys are hearing me now, yeah? Don't change any of the settings. There we go. Can hear a loop though. All right. Well, loop is still trying to get back in. So waiting on him. There it is. Yes. Close. That was 2 minutes ago. All right. So you guys should be able to hear. You guys can hear me now. Yes. And I'm seeing that my audio is going. Okay. Good. Excellent. All right, guys. Sorry. This is our last attempt to make this thing work. Let's see what we got here. What the fuck? My computer's forced me to mute my headphones. Weird. Let me know when you get it resolved. I think we're both having issues. I think when his computer has an issue, that messes my stuff up. Who's got IT? Who does the tech here? Who's in charge? Yeah, this is insane. Is it here? Nope, it's here. There it is. Okay, and we're gonna go down there and put that up there. And I think even this can go down, but that's fine. All right. So, anyways, what we're talking about was the meta, where we are now, what's going on, what isn't, what's working, what you guys are facing that you don't like to face. And frankly, it's one of those things where um, it's only showing one user, but we have a lot of you guys are there. Okay, he's coming back. And let me get this link in there real quick for you guys so that we have that. YouTube. Just annoying. Just really annoying. Tech stuff is so annoying. Do your channel. Here. Copy. There it is. And we're going to try that one more time for you guys. Okay, last try. Here we go. All right, there you guys go. And the link in there. Check your drivers. Drivers might need updated. What's funny, Tammy, is that I just updated my drivers not too long ago, and that's when the problems started happening. So I might actually need to revert back to an older one. I have a Mac. I just got this Mac in like December last year. So I've had it just over a year now, and for all intents and purposes, it's a brand new computer, and I've never had issues with Mac. These are the first Macs I've bought though since Steve Jobs passed, and I'm just not pleased with where the company has gone since before his time. And I know he was a slave driver, but boy, oh boy, did his products work. I never had problems with his products. And now, as we're here, it's like, okay, we've only been here a little bit, less than a year, and this thing's already given me issues, and it's not my favorite thing in the world. All right, so there is a notification, still nothing from main. Let's see what he gets going on. So what I did right now is I just turned it off, turned it back on. Hopefully that resets it well enough that we're good to go from there. All right, let me talk just a minute about Venzer the Sojourner and talk about the other one, the pup. So I do have video recorded for this for you guys to review. Here he is. He just showed up.
All
There he
right.
is. What's up, buddy? Can you hear me?
Hey, I can hear you this time.
Yay! I didn't let you in last time. That's I think the reason why. And I got in there right when you were
Oh,
clicking
weird.
off, and I was like, dang it. No, not that. I need to do the collab cam so I can show you my screen and settings. And oh, you got it. Can you see my phone? Or can you see Venzer?
Yes.
Okay, great. All right, so you see
Yes.
Venzer. I was just about to start talking about Venzer. I did record a video on this on him. He's
Mm-hmm.
interesting. Essentially, the way you got to
Mm-hmm.
use him is use his second, in my opinion, to get to his first,
Mm-hmm.
and then the third. I just drives me crazy. I just my first initial thoughts on him was it's not that bad. It's okay. It's you got to do this. You got to do that. And then the more and more I played with him, the more I'm just like this. These abilities are so god awful. Like they're
Yeah.
so bad. And that third is all creatures get returned to hand, including yours, and all of them gain mana, including theirs. Like why? Why would I
Right.
want to? When would I ever want to do that? Short of them having a full hand,
Right.
or I do it and I'm gonna wield the hand. Oh, it's so annoying. It's so annoying. Um, I don't give him a very good grade. I think he's a terrible walker, and especially in the colors he's in, white and blue. There are so many other better walkers. I mean, just again, we already talked about it. You're gonna hear me talk about him all the time. Beating a dead horse. Jace Reawakened, Jace is 10 times better than this guy. He's cheaper. He's much more flexible, power wise. He's got all the good cards you're gonna use with this guy. Anyway, I just didn't like him. I saw your review of him. You ranked him about a C-ish in that department. Is that correct? Is that where you put him? C, B, low B?
No, I gave him like a B plus.
Did you? Oh yeah, that's why I didn't comment. I can't stand this Walker at all. Tell
Yeah, I
tell
was
me.
almost A minus on him.
Oh really? Why? Like
Oh,
why?
I like his first and second a lot.
Ah,
I liked it more when it was working the way it was before, but they changed the way the
to
mana
to
gain
make
happens on it.
see, I
But
prefer it going to the first two
being
cards in
able to
hand.
fetch us whatever supports you want, like with his abilities, is so good to me.
Mhm. You and I play this game very fundamentally different, my friend. So
I
my
guess
problem
so,
my
because you
problem with
don't
the
like you like all you do is sling spells, and like I get bored of that.
I'm a spell slinger. My challenge with the first ability, if you just took out the word tokens, if you just took out the word
What token?
tokens,
Oh, support tokens.
yeah.
Oh, yeah.
If it was just
I mean,
support,
it forces
something you
you
could
to
do.
play certain cards that you might not play otherwise, but
Which,
um,
if you're
it's
not,
fine.
there's not a lot of cards in standard right now that create them outside of Nico. Right? Nico, the I
Right.
don't know,
Nico is
yeah.
definitely the best pairing with
He's the
Venser
only
for
creature you
sure.
can throw in here that abuses that first ability. And when I say abuse, I mean takes full
Hmm.
functionality of it. Maybe we'll get some in
Hmm.
Tarkir. Maybe we'll get some dragon token creators that are just going to be, beautimous. But as it sits right now, it's bad. It's the only card you can use with it. I tried using a bunch of different token creators. So that first ability, my point is, then it forces you to have to use the secondary ability to create those token supports, right? Because then you get those
Hmm.
Sojourner books, which are tokens. So you got to use your second first in order to activate your first second, right? Um, but then those supports lose shield, right? Those supports
The
lose shield at the end of turn,
Sojourner books do,
right?
yeah.
So they lose tokens at the end of their or shield at the end of the turn. So it's a diminishing return. But you've spent
Hmm.
17 loyalty and at least two turns to activate to get them out on the board and make it happen. So the only redeeming impact for the first is go fetch two supports from your deck. Cool. I think that's better than well, no, it's not. It's not better than Guff. Guff, I think, is better. And that's the other thing, too. Guff does this better. He has these colors, and he's better. Like, and I don't even like Guff. I know he's good. I just don't like him. Or let me rephrase. I don't
Hmm.
play with him often because I don't like leaning into vanguards. But in his case, he does it
Hmm.
better than this case. He still gets supports, but he gives mana to the vanguards. I do like. Oh, I thought you froze again. I was gonna get pissed. Say that's it. I quit. We're done. No more
Oh, you've been
today.
frozen this whole time on my screen.
Really? Oh my god.
Yeah.
But you could hear me,
I've
like
just been
audio.
hearing your audio.
Oh,
That's
okay.
it.
Dude, it must be something going on with the internet. So I'm in Arizona. It rained the last couple of days, so it's probably messed something
Oh,
up
rain
on what
always
was
fucks up my Wi-Fi too. I
Well,
don't know
my
what it
Wi-Fi is
is.
solid. I never have any problems with my Wi-Fi. It's just got to be this connection somehow to them. Maybe they're having issues on their side with
Oh,
Streamlabs. I
maybe
don't know.
that's what it is. I don't know.
Anyways, so those are my thoughts on him. I don't think he's a very good walker. Mainer's much higher than him. Main is way smarter than I am, so you guys probably want to follow his advice. Just so IT, can you
I'm
hear?
gonna look up my
Oops.
events
Okay.
here.
Okay. Everyone is here, and we can hear you
So are
both.
we
Yes,
live?
we are
I don't
live.
even.
Yeah, we're live.
Oh, okay. Maybe I shouldn't swear that much.
Why would you think I'm talking about this stuff? I'm not going to talk to you about it. You know how I feel about this guy. It would be all kinds of
I,
crazy.
I, you know, this whole live stream has been so jacked up this whole time, so I have no idea what's going on right now. I'm
Yeah,
just
yeah.
talking to you at this point.
No worries. Yeah, it's probably best. All right, so that's my thoughts on Venzer. I definitely want to get your take though on the gooder dog. What do you think about the bigger puppies?
Oh my god. I Here's the thing with planeswalker. Well, this planeswalker especially. Um, the cuteness of like the thing they were going for with his abilities, it just doesn't work for me at all. Not being able to know what's going to happen when you
Yeah,
hit that ability is just so like makes it like an ability you don't even barely want to use. Well, it it's so like it's vanilla in a way that like none of the things that happen except maybe the 17 through 20 are all that um
impactful.
impactful
Yeah,
in the normal course of a game. So you're just sitting there spamming that the button like every turn or whatever if you can, and just something might happen, something might not. It usually doesn't matter if it happens or not. So it just ends up being like, okay, well then I'm just playing the cards because that's the only thing I have control over. So
yeah.
then it just ends up being like basically a red and white planeswalker with no real abilities.
No
I'm like,
loyalty
well, that
abilities.
sucks.
Yeah, and if you're behind, you're praying for the 17 to 20 to hit, so you're putting those cards back in their
Yeah.
hand, their creatures back in their hand, which is good, except that Greg cascades like Greg, so he gets them back out in a turn or two, so you're just right back under that same pressure again. So I like him. I like him.